Hello, I'm Michael Wignall. I'm the Executive Chef of the Devonshire Arms in Bolton Abbey. First main important part of this dish is obviously to get a decent piece of fish, really well filleted and really well sized up. What I mean by sizing up is cut it into a nice square shape, wrap it in cling film, really neat, nice and neat like we've done here, so it keeps the fish a nice square shape. It's a lot easier to cook as well, and it looks a lot more appealing. And also a decent non-stick pan, so start off with your pan with a small amount of olive oil, lightly seal your fish off. Once your fish is in there, just a tiny little bit of seasoning. Just lightly colour the fish off. It'll only take about 30 seconds. Keep checking underneath the fish. You don't want too much colour on it. Quickly turn it over. Seal your sides. Okay, when you're at that stage, add a decent amount of unsalted butter. Let that melt. It's really important as well that you don't overheat your fish, or else it'll really tighten your fish up. Your liquid shouldn't really be boiling too rapidly when you come to braise it. Just really nice and slow on the side of the stove on a really low setting. Not so slow that it's stewing it though. Okay, after another 30 seconds, put a tiny small amount of fish stock in there. And just let your butter melt. Then just some mixed chopped herbs. We've got chervil, tarragon, dill and flat parsley in there. And just spoon your liquor over your fish. Once you've cooked it off, and keep spooning over for at least 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes, your fish is more or less cooked then. So I'll add my clams. And I'm adding there, that's just black olive gnocchi and the squid. Remember to keep spooning over because you are actually cooking the top surface when you're doing that. Test for seasoning again. And just set it aside. That's slightly under at that, but by the time you've garnished your dish up, that'll be ready to go with just a few more spoonfuls of your liquor over the top of it. But just really make sure you just braise it so slowly and just keep your fish nice and tender. As soon as you start overheating your liquor, it tightens your fish up. Okay, to finish the Brill dish, we've just got some braised palm hearts, which you can get in most supermarkets. Not the cheapest of things, but they are really tasty, and not a lot of people use them. Just some confit plum tomatoes, which again are quite easy to do. Braised chicory as well. The tomatoes, all you do is just blanch them, de-seed them, just take the petals off and just dry them with a little bit of olive oil, icing sugar, garlic and basil, just under lights or in a really low oven for about 4 hours. Place your fish on top. As you can see, to touch, it's still really nice and tender. Deep fried squid tentacles around. Just spoon on your mixture. And obviously your braising liquors act as your sauce as well, so it saves you messing around with this sauce. I do put a foam with this as well, just for a bit of extra texture and taste. And also a little bit of hazelnut emulsion, which is like a hollandaise but made with hazelnut oil. And then lastly, clam foam. And a red pepper syrup, just for a little bit of sweetness on the dish. And that's the braised brill with clams and black olive gnocchi.